Hi, Junior League of Charlotte. I'm Kellie Lofton, your 2021-2022 Junior League of Charlotte president. I am thrilled to talk with you today and encourage you all to say yes. Saying yes and being open to new possibilities has shaped my Junior League experience, and I believe it can do the same for you. Today, I will share more about my experience in the league, my path to becoming president, and some of the things that will help you be effective and ready in this role. This is my 12th year as a member of the Junior League of Charlotte, and I've had a number of experiences in the league that have led to me being here. After my provisional year, I served on the Partnership for Children's Dental Health Committee. This was a great experience and allowed me to volunteer directly in schools with children in our community, helping to teach about healthy habits, how the things we eat can impact our health, including our teeth. I also learned so much in this role, and it was just the start of forming some really amazing Junior League relationships while volunteering together. This was my first active year, so I also learned from observing my chair and observing my vice chair that year, watching them manage the committee and serve as volunteer leaders. You see, in the JLC, we model and learn from each other. From there, I was asked to step up and serve as a provisional advisor. Having just gone through my own provisional experience, I understood how important having a strong foundation can be to not only your success in the organization, but how connected you feel to the mission and members. This was my first yes to JLC leadership. The experience as a provisional advisor was impactful. I had 2 small groups, and I helped usher them through their own JLC provisional journey, helping them form connections, learn about the organization and our league's connection to the broader community. It really felt like a gift to be able to pay forward the experience that I'd been given as a provisional. After that year, I was asked to apply to be the membership coordinator, now called the membership advisory chair. Another yes for me. This role allowed me to be a good support to members one-on-one and be a sounding board as they weighed their member options through various life events, whether to take a leave of absence or what we refer to as a flex leave, or even whether or not they should consider double placing. I learned so much in this role about what it means to meet members where they are, understanding how life has twists and turns, but also how we as a league can implement systems or procedures that really support members through the various stages of life and career, so they can feel good about what they can contribute to the league and in their personal and professional lives. This experience led to my next yes. I was nominated to serve as Human Resources Council Manager, which also sits on the management team, which is responsible for managing the day-to-day operations of the league. This role allowed me to support our entire membership through engagement, retention, and operational support, and allowed me to manage the teams that execute strategies to ensure that success. From there, I served on our board of directors as a member at large, sitting on governance committee, community advisors committee, a fund development sub-team, and an operational efficiency sub-team. So many experiences. Afterwards, I served on the JLC's nominating committee, helping the league encourage and identify strong talent and helping to ensure a pipeline of leaders for years to come. Another series of yeses. Are you seeing the pattern? It was then that I was nominated and applied for the president-elect role, my final yes, or my latest yes. All of these yeses, all of these roles helped prepare me and provide the foundation for my ability to lead the organization effectively. Each of these yeses was my training ground. I don't say all of this to list my JLC bio, but to state that having had multiple experiences, stepping up to serve on various teams in various capacities, enables me to more effectively carry out the duties of this role. Really, every role has helped prepare me for the next one. In my role as president, I serve as the chief executive officer of the league, working to inspire a common vision for the league and serving as public spokeswoman and advocate for the organization. I lead the board in its collective responsibility to govern the league. And as a board, we shape the strategic direction and strategy of the organization to ensure our long-term sustainability and community impact. Having an understanding of the JLC's structures and inner workings, the various teams, what they are each responsible for, how they each connect to and impact our strategic plan, as well as our ability to carry out the goals and objectives of our plan, provided me with a greater appreciation for how decisions the board makes impacts the entire organization and our community. In this role, it is important to have an understanding of the AJLI and JLC structure and policy governance, including our bylaws, policies and procedures, and even at times our JLC brand standards. During the president-elect year, you chair Governance Committee and Strategic Planning and Evaluation Committee. During the president year, in addition to chairing the board, the president also chairs the Building Fund Committee and oversees staff as chair of Staff Committee. The president also serves as a non-voting member of Finance Committee and sits on the Foundation Board and the Sustainer Board. The president chairs the Crisis Management Team, should there be a cause to convene this group. And also, the president sits on all the board subcommittees and Contracts Committee, representing the board and signing all contracts and obligations that are approved by the board and/or members of the league. Additionally, along with the risk manager, the president is a point of contact in communicating with our JLC attorneys. In each of these capacities, I rely upon my experiences and knowledge gained from my previous roles. And when I'm not familiar in an area, because of my understanding of our league structure that I've acquired through my prior experiences, I know who to call or which team to bring in where needed. My previous roles, including on the JLC's board and management team, helped provide this awareness and understanding. It provided experiences and practice in strategic thinking, having forward-thinking insight, developing strategies for long-term success, understanding the difference between governance and management, analyzing complex issues, weighing multiple perspectives, priority setting, risk management. In addition to my JLC board experience, I've served on other community boards as well, and they have helped provide governance experience that I can lean on in this role, as well as an awareness of the fiduciary responsibilities of a board of directors for a nonprofit organization. Additionally, as president, relationship building is a key and another really fun aspect of the role. The president builds relationships with donors, partners, and members across all levels. In fact, as with most nonprofits, the president is a part of the development team and will be involved in building relationships with major donors. The president also ensures strong relationships with other community leaders, such as effectively leveraging the JLC's community advisors, and stays up to date with current community needs. The president also monitors and improves all externally focused JLC communications, including marketing and PR materials. Now, along those lines, the president is also the external face, ambassador, and spokeswoman for the JLC to the media and community at large. For these reasons, having some comfort in public speaking, as well as having competence in oral and written communication, is beneficial. So now I'll leave you with two main points. The role of the president is to facilitate and bring people together for the long-term good of the organization. It's not the day-to-day management role, but a long-term strategic lens type of role, where strategy and the ability to think strategically, big picture, and even outside the box is most important. Finally, I think the biggest piece of advice I'll leave for someone interested in this role, either now or later, is to say yes to new opportunities. You grow when you say yes. You learn when you say yes. You build relationships when you say yes, wholeheartedly. Every time you say yes to a new league opportunity, you are adding to your tool belt that you can pull from in the other areas and other roles. The league is here today and has made the impact on the Charlotte community that it has, because every year, Junior League women, change agents, step up and continue to say yes. So enjoy the journey and the ride. I cannot say enough about how much my JLC League journey has shaped and continues to shape my personal and professional life. Feel free to reach out to me anytime, email or text, and I would be happy to talk with you about the role of president or any role I've had along my journey. Best of luck, and I can't wait for you to say yes.